What motivates you? What keeps you going even when those things happen?
Um, Basically, it's my why
Mm,
I'm doing this business.
yeah.
Make sure that you know, set and clear what your why is. If it doesn't make you cry, then you need to find a better why.
Hey, that was a. If it doesn't make you cry, you need to find a better why. Let's go.
Yes, like it needs to strike a nerve in you.
Yeah.
And my family has always been my why.
Amen.
My spirituality has been my why. My
Amen.
husband has been my why.
Mm.
And so maintaining my why first and foremost has been able to help me continue growing and keep going in my business, even in the hard days.
What's going on, family? Last month, I sat down with Jeannette LaBarre, a new 2.0 founder at Leadership, and she doesn't hold back. Jeannette gets vulnerable about her why and her incredible experience of doing Diamond Club. If you're thinking about Diamond Club, it's a must listen. Even if you're not, you won't be sorry you did. dōTERRA family, thank you for tuning in to the Empowered Success Podcast. We are here in Nashville, Tennessee. Howdy. And so we had to, dress the part for a very special event. We're here with Jeannette LaBarre, and she's been with dōTERRA for how long?
4 years.
4 years. Founder 2.0, and that means a lot. If you know what Founders 2.0 is and what it requires to have that title, you'll appreciate everything that she has to share. But Jeannette, thank you so much for being here. How do you feel being here in Nashville, Tennessee, Leadership
I love
Retreat?
it. It's my first time actually in Nashville. So it's work and fun trip.
Yeah, that's
same
how it should
time?
be. Fun. So 2020.
2020,
Yeah, right in the,
the pandemic.
ooh, all the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, all the things.
But it kind of turned into that year was so interesting because despite all of the things that were taking place, one would say that we actually flourished. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So I'd say that was great timing.
It was awesome. Mostly like my whole business, we actually did it online
Okay.
because we couldn't meet. It was an amazing way to start
Yeah.
my business. But at the same time, now that we're doing in-person events and stuff, it's like a whole new level I'm playing. So it's interesting.
Yeah.
But it's exciting at the same time.
It is exciting, right? Because I've heard people talk about, okay, you need to break up the routine of things in terms of like reinventing yourself to keep it fresh, to keep it fun. So that's what I think of when you just mentioned that.
Yeah.
Now, you've been with dōTERRA for 4 years. You're a founder 2.0.
Yes.
Let's call that out. That's big time. And you're also an experienced person when it comes to leadership programs.
Yes.
Now, when we talk about leadership programs, we're talking about Incentive Trip, Silver Club, Diamond Club, Founders Club 2.0. But I specifically want to talk about Diamond Club.
Okay.
What is it about Diamond Club that got you going when you're first? How many times have you done? Sorry.
2 times.
2 times.
I started my first Diamond Club last year
Okay.
in the spring, and it was amazing.
Okay.
So honestly, I didn't think of participating in Diamond Club. I was scared.
Yeah.
I'm an introvert. I'm a little nervous right now.
Man, you're doing great. Come on.
I didn't think about participating in Diamond Club. I was scared. I was like a baby silver, or growing in that, and just thinking of 15 team enrollments was like a little bit overwhelming for
Yeah.
me. So I didn't have it in my plans, but I had like incredible uplines and mentors
Yeah.
that had faith in me and they
Yeah.
believed in me. So even though like unwillingly at first,
Yeah.
I put in my application, and with a lot of prayer and like wisdom from God, I was able to fulfill what I had to
Yeah.
do.
That's so powerful when you have good people around you. And you mentioned a key word, just the belief that they instill in you. And I know your team. You got a great team. And yeah, it's no shock that everybody's doing it because you guys kill it as a team. Leadership
It's
programs.
awesome. We have an amazing team.
Okay, so you went through it the first time and it started because they instilled belief in you. What was it the second time? Because you know how hard it is, right? But you did it again.
Well, these leadership programs that dōTERRA has in place, they're just amazing to catapult your business. They're essential. So if you want your business to thrive and to soar and go beyond what you were thinking of, you need to do the diamond programs or silver club,
Yeah.
these programs that are in place,
Yeah.
because that's what they're meant to do. They're meant to get you out of your comfort zone, like right now.
Yeah.
And it's just awesome. It's
Yeah.
just awesome. And so my success of how my first diamond club went, I was able to grow as a leader.
Yeah.
It was in the time period of Founders 2.0, trying to finish that race, instilled belief in myself, instilled having more self-confidence in
Yeah.
myself. And so I just knew that this is what I have to do.
Yeah.
That I'm going to keep doing these programs until
on.
I can't. When I get to diamond or presidential diamond.
Let's go, Jeannette. Come on. See, I love that, and that really is one of the many benefits of doing something like this is that you do build that self-confidence, that belief in yourself, to where you're not afraid to go after other things. And I love the fact that you've been able to leverage multiple programs, because hey, I mean, it's there. Take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Right?
Because that's like what I love about dōTERRA. Like when you do this business, like there's not really, it's self-paced.
Yeah.
So you can go as fast as you want or
Yeah.
as slow as you want.
Yeah.
However, with these programs, it's like dōTERRA is telling you, let's keep some accountability.
Let's go.
And let's push you a little bit more, push you out of your limits. And that's something I appreciate
Yeah.
from dōTERRA. So I grew my business online, on social media.
Yeah.
And all my builders are mainly from social media.
Nice.
And we're really great friends. We're one of the best friends. And I'm just so thankful to dōTERRA for just pushing my boundaries and being able to be authentically me.
Yeah.
And these programs are a necessity for you to do that because they're just going to push you.
Yeah.
And they're going to push you not more than you can bear, but push you to see the belief that others see in you.
Yeah.
So,
Jeannette, just talking about getting out of your comfort zone and really developing and growing from these programs, what would you say have been like major habits that you've been able to develop as a result of doing Diamond Club, or anything really stick out to you that you've been able to really grow in that space specifically because of you running through Founders 2.0 or Diamond Club or the incentive trip? Does anything stand out for you?
One of the habits that's been very important is to maintain yourself organized and be prepared, because we're all busy. We all lead busy lives. I'm a married woman. I have my own house. I help with my family and a lot of things. I have volunteer work that I do on the side, and like maintaining yourself organized and prepared ahead of time, having those strategy sessions with your upline, strategy sessions with your account manager, with the builders or the sharers that are in your team that are willing to support you during these programs is essential. So maintaining that is important, and just make sure you keep with your schedule, because at the same time, it's a way to help prevent you feeling overwhelmed or feeling like, what did I get myself into?
Yeah.
And so if you see my phone, my calendar, it's like color coded.
Nice.
Like what I have to get done, what I have to do in the morning, my Bible reading, my meetings with my team, my classes that have in the books, my dōTERRA events, convention, leadership,
all of it.
All of it. Like it has to be in my calendar and it's color coded, so I make sure that I make the time.
Can I ask you a question about that?
Yeah.
And I love that. I think organization is 100% vital, critical, a need. Do you plan months in advance? Do you plan weekly? Is it a daily thing? Is it a quarterly thing? What's your secret?
My secret is first of the day, first of the week, first of the month.
Oh.
So it's basically, I do plan in advance. Like if it's like, we get notice in advance at these leadership programs. When is the incentive trip? When is convention? And so forth. So I do plan those in advance.
Okay.
But I like to also plan monthly and weekly in advance. So on the weekends, I like to look at my schedule, follow up with my team members, follow up with my upline. Even though we're both Founder 2.0s, like we rely on each other on a lot of stuff. And so I still count on her. I told her I'm going to need her even when I hit Presidential Diamond, because this is a team effort.
Amen.
And I appreciate everything that they do for me and so forth. And I also want to be the same leader for my team in that regard. But I really plan my schedule every weekend, weekly, just to make sure everything's covered. You know, even that includes like having any appointments and so forth, just so that I make sure that I'm taking care of my team, my customers, and also making sure I'm part of these programs and part of these events.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so you mentioned appointments. On leadership programs, I mean, ideally you would hope that everything is just, you know, working out and nobody's canceling appointments or for whatever reason not making it to a commitment that they've made. Realistically, that happens a lot, right? What motivates you? What keeps you going even when those things happen?
Basically, it's my why I'm doing this business.
Yeah.
Make sure that you know, set and clear what your why is. If it doesn't make you cry, then you need to find a better why.
Hey, that was a... If it doesn't make you cry, you need to find a better why. Let's go.
Yes, like it needs to strike a nerve in you.
Yeah.
And my family has always been my why.
Amen.
My spirituality has been my why.
Amen.
My husband has been my why. And so maintaining my why first and foremost has been able to help me continue growing and keep going in my business, even in the hard days.
Yeah.
I tell my builders, when I first started doing dōTERRA, I think I hit dōTERRA silver in less than a year, and I had hard months. I had hard months that it was just difficult, but I believe in these products. I believe in the company, that in those hard moments before I hit silver, I said, if I can just share dōTERRA with one person this month, that I need to keep going.
Yeah.
And so I would, in those hard months, I'd continue to be good customer service for my customers, provide them the education that they needed, and just continue, you know. And that's the beauty of it. This business is self-paced. So in those hard months, you know, rely on your team, rely on your family in order to keep growing.
I love that. I think, and you have to understand that it's gonna be hard.
It is hard.
It's not easy. Everything good, you know, requires a little work. But I love that. I love that. Jeannette, this is probably our final question, but I'm loving this conversation. I'm sure our viewers are going to love this as well. But if you could go back to the 2020 Jeannette LaBarre that was just starting dōTERRA, what would be your biggest tips of advice? Let's say top 2 or 1. What would you tell the Jeannette back then, knowing what you know now?
That she needs to stay consistent, committed, and disciplined. Because she did not know how far she would go. Yeah. And because I've been able to develop those qualities in the last 4 years, I've met such amazing people. Yeah. I've met some, you know, the company, the heart of the company. You guys are amazing. And, you know, it's just keep going. Yeah. And to maintain those qualities, because dōTERRA is awesome. Yeah. And you're going to make big things. That's what I would tell myself. Dang.
You've been dropping some bars on this episode. You said she did not know how far she would go. That's big. I think a lot of us look at our performance, or we look at the performance, but we don't necessarily understand or see the potential. And so I love that. Jeannette, thank you so much for jumping on our podcast. You mentioned you're an introvert. I can't tell. This has been a great podcast.
Well, you've made everything really nice this morning, so.
Well, thank you again
for sharing. You broke the ice with me this morning.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. Jeannette, thank you so much for joining us, for sharing. You know, I'm very sure that the viewers are going to appreciate this and take a lot of what you shared, because I believe it resonates with so many people. But thank you, and we appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Amazing. Perfect.
Second time.
Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Also, check out past episodes by searching Empowered Success on Apple, YouTube, or Spotify. Don't forget to share an episode with someone who needs it. If you want more tools to make it easier to build your business, go to the Empowered Success webpage on dōTERRA.com. And as a reminder, results are not typical. Average earnings are less. See dōTERRA opportunity and earning disclosure summary on dōTERRA.com.